Hi, Erin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing so good. Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Um, I want to ask first, what exactly does being a production designer entail?
Well, basically, when you start with a script, you have to figure out how you're going to get that visually done. And that's kind of my job, down to overseeing the set building, location finding, and prop build. Every element that you look at goes kind of through the production design filter.
Wow. So did you get involved with any of the Christmas design? Because it was incredible.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, I would say I got involved with all of it. Yes, very much. And and I'm so glad you liked it.
What was the biggest challenge in getting all of those designs out onto the set?
First off, I would say that the whole process of creating the look of Candy Cane Lane came from some mandates that Reggie and Kelly's script kind of delivered to me, that I visually had the responsibility of. Reggie kept us on task of keeping the heart of the movie, while and also keeping the magic. Christmas is already a magical time, but there's evil, mischievous elf magic that's going on, and finding ways to differentiate between that was part of, I think, the big visual challenge of the movie. There's the magic of everyone at Christmas putting everything outside and the competition with the neighbors, but there's also the evil elf magic of building the um, uh, department store and trapping Chris and Holly by showing just the little store under the freeway, and all those elements kind of playing against each other.
And that amazing Christmas tree.
Oh, yes, I have to tell you that Christmas tree came from when I interviewed with Reggie. Um, there was a, I was like, how are we going to show the 12 Days of Christmas in Chris's lawn? And that became, I interviewed and showed Reggie a tree with cutout Christmas 12-day figurines in it. And then he turned and he was like, well, they have to move. And then I turned to him, and it grew and it grew, and the interplay and collaboration went throughout the filmmaking on this job. It was a wonderful, wonderful time for us. And that's how that tree came to be. Like, all of a sudden, it'll be a zoetrope tree.
It was
And
incredible.
I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. It was super fun to make. And it's funny, you look at that tree and you're probably like, oh, it's how did they? We had two versions of the tree, one with the characters, one without, one that, there's the tuna can. How's it going to pop out of that? Working with the incredible ILM visual effects department to figure out, and the physical special effects department, how do you pop a tuna can lid? And just so many elements and so many choices and decisions. And it was so nice that everybody just supported everybody making it.
Now, if I'm not wrong, you have to plan out the budget as well. What was the most expensive part of the budget of Candy Cane Lane?
I'm glad. So there was a moment during the prep where everyone turned and said the concepts and the ideas for the interior Kringles are too much. What are we like? Yes, we want it bigger, but this is crazy, like millions of dollars craziness. And what happened was, once again, to speak to the strong teamwork and collaboration, Amazon stepped up, they supported us, and we got the volume stage. So that whole set is built inside a volume stage. And, instead of like bringing the stuff in, we built that set in there. So we were epoxying the floor with glitter to be the giant peppermint swirl. We were building giant staircases. It was great. And the endless walls are done in Unreal Engine and played back on LED screens in the volume. And then, of course, ILM layers on top of that. It was a wonderful process.
So was that all filmed in a studio, or was part of it filmed in a real neighborhood?
Oh, well, certainly can't, for Candy Cane Lane, we went to Universal and we took it over for like 5 weeks. So, our guys would be building and they would like look over and there's tour buses. We're like passing the Jaws ride, staring at, they're like, what are they doing? And you would hear the tour guide go, well, that's the Herman Munster house, and that's the Leave It to Beaver house, and that's Wisteria Lane. But now it's Candy Cane Lane. So it was fun. It was fun to transform.
I didn't even know there was a real Candy Cane Lane until I was just talking to Reggie.
Yeah.
Did you go and visit Candy Cane Lane at all?
First week of the job was our recon mission there to take pictures and look at everything and meet Kelly's parents. Like, it's all what's so great and magical about the story is it started as from real life, from Kelly's life. So that basis is so great and it brings so much heart to the storytelling. All the fantasy, yes, it blows up, but it starts from such a real place. So good. So good for the movie.
And finally, which aspect of your job is the most enjoyable?
Well, I think you can see I love my job. And I am really thankful and happy to be doing it. Even at its toughest times, I know how lucky I am for the job that I have and to work with the people I get to work with.
You see a lot of joy in this movie. I just want to thank you so much for talking to me today and for this movie. It's incredible. Everybody should watch this movie for Christmas.
Oh, you're making my day. I really hope they do.
Thanks so much, Aaron.
You.
Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, or if you're returning and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, tap it now, plus the notification bell in the right-hand corner so that you make sure you don't miss out on any new celebrity interviews. While you're at it, hit the like button and tell me below in the comments, who's your favorite star? Who would you like to see me interview next? I'd love to hear from you.